you got 3 minutes. You have 2 minutes. Hello, Larry. Hi. Did you ever review the contract for the role?
I didn't know. I haven't seen the contract.
We won't be signing that. No, but we will. We will sign it. You want chair? You want? There's chairs in there if you want one. You got one? Okay. This meeting is called to order. Certification of compliance with open meetings law. I guess everybody can see we're here. Roll call.
Okay, Pa?
Here.
Miller?
Here.
Ratsit?
Here. Approve the minutes from August 10th, 2020 town meeting and August 27th, 2020 special town board meeting.
Move to approve both.
It's been, I'll second it. It's been moved and seconded to approve the minutes from August 10th, 2020 town meeting and the August 27th, 2020 special town board meeting. All in favor? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Public comment? Okay, reports, treasurer.
Okay. I'm taking this off a little bit so you can hear me. September 20th report for 2020. General fund has $187,616.01. Tax account has $4,937.05. LGIP general number 1 has $108,559.15. LGIP for the fire and EMS has $2.69. The airport, and I didn't get that figure because we're kind of in between, so I just used last month's figure, has $58,744.11. And the LGIP airport account is 55 cents. So for checks written out in September, we're paying CenturyLink telephone for $111.37. We Energies for the town hall is $55.50. We Energy lights is $53.47. Badgerland disposal is $9,091.03. Johnson Black is $500. Bender Lawson Town Legal is $1,170. ME Tire Service.
Tree service.
Tree service. We didn't need that many tires.
No. There'll be a lot of them.
$6,675. Lynch and Associates Little Prairie Project is $1,180.75. Brown Processing Service is $40. Sandra Murphy, she's a poll worker, it's $150. Leslie Ott, a poll worker, is $112.50. Margaret Burlingham, additional poll worker, is $210. Northwest Services, $4,248.63. For me, salary and reimbursed expenses is $180.44. Larry Caw, August salary is $369.40. It's $369.40. Nona Brassett, August salary is $230.87. Peggy Miller for her portion of August,
Yeah.
salary is $521.30. Jonathan Hooper, cemetery, $400. Village of Palmyra, they bought some labels for us, so we're paying them back. It's $15.99. We're giving a check to Palmyra Methodist Church on behalf of Darren May for $35. Lang Enterprises, a sign for addresses, an address sign is $44.88. And CS Construction, we paid that on 8/10 for $5,600.
Move to approve the treasurer's report.
I'll second it. It's been moved and approved to, moved and seconded, approve the treasurer. Is there any discussion?
Did you receive an invoice, a detailed invoice for $2,400 from CNS
I
Construction?
have not gotten
And
anything.
I have all
We
the
have all
invoices.
invoices.
I have all the invoices down to the box of screws, everything.
So you'll get it to me then,
Yep.
to put it with
Yep.
it? Okay.
Goes in the file. I have to use it for the first.
That's it, who seconded it?
I seconded it. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Fine.
Aye. Opposed? Motion's carried. Emergency management plan,
Nothing,
fire department,
nothing.
airport. Ed, do you have anything for the airport?
No.
Blue Spring Lake District?
Dick, have you got anything?
No. Building inspector? Do you have any building permits? No. Highway? Where's the highway guy? Oh, auto filler. Ron, got anything? Good. Okay. Correspondence? No. New business, discussion and possible action on Little Prairie Road project, contract and discussion with Little Prairie Road residents, the Jefferson County engineer Brian Udovich, and a Jefferson County Sheriff's deputy. Ed, do you want to run this?
Okay. We haven't received the contract yet, as far as I know. It has to be signed. It's coming from Payne and Dolan, and that's gonna be done next spring. In the interim, I was contacted by Chuck Kilmer, wanting to discuss more about this road because he feels the traffic's too fast and there's too many trucks. And basically, they don't wanna do the work. They don't wanna have us do the work. I'm not willing to not do the work and turn down $630,000, but I'm also willing to let them talk and see if we can work out something that's amenable to everybody so it works out better. So Chuck wanted to speak first.
Great, can I take this off so I can be heard a little bit?
Yep.
Is everybody good with that?
Do you want a chair?
I'm good.
Okay, good.
First, I'd like to thank everybody for taking the time in their busy schedules to come to this meeting. I would also like to thank Ed for his efforts in helping to get this grant to have Little Prairie Road repaved. I'm sure it was a lot of work, and I'm sure it was a real hassle. I have copies of the letter I sent to Larry with the concerns from the residents of Little Prairie Road. If you did not receive a copy, I have some extra ones, if you want one. I would also like to hand out a copy of the petition that the residents signed, a copy of the Wisconsin statewide speed management guidelines, along with the accident reports related to Little Prairie Road. So I can give you guys them.
I'll take everything.
What's that?
I'll take everything, then I
All
have
right.
it in the records. Thank you.
This is the signed petition,
I got that one.
and these are the correspondence that we have.
Okay.
Unfortunately, a lot of things have changed since COVID-19 hit in GPS routing of the traffic on Little Prairie Road. A lot of people have discovered the Southern Kettle Moraine Southern Unit, and especially within the last 6 months. It seems that GPS is sending a lot more semi-trucks and industrial trucks down Little Prairie Road. It seems like it's a great road to test your limits on your motorcycle or your sports car. Everyone knows that the road is rarely patrolled by the sheriffs. I understand that. With everything else going on in the world, there are a lot of things of greater importance to be dealt with. There is still a lot of farm equipment using Little Prairie Road. My understanding is the town road was supposed to be for farmers to get their produce to the market and was not designed for semi-trucks and high traffic volume. I'm not sure when the road was designed, but I know it hasn't changed since the late 70s, when it was a lazy country road. If you drive down Little Prairie Road at 45, 50 miles an hour, you don't see most of the hazards along the road. The last time a traffic study was done on the road, it showed the average speed was 57 miles an hour. Ed Miller was kind enough to take a drive with me down Little Prairie Road, and I showed him the concerns that we have. We, the residents living on Little Prairie Road in the township of Palmyra, would like to have Little Prairie Road changed to a Class B highway and the speed limit changed to 35. The increased traffic, semi-traffic, and large commercial trucks and vehicle traffic in general has made it quite hazardous for the residents of Little Prairie Road. Again, your average speed was 57 miles an hour that you tested. These are the concerns we have. There's a horse campground as you leave Palmyra, and a horse trail crossing. Can you imagine a semi coming down the road using their jake brake? Horses are pretty unpredictable. And we do have one particular semi driver that likes to use his jake brake because he's been using our road lately a lot. Then you have the Ice Age Trail crossing. Again, the trails are so busy right now, it's amazing. I've never seen them so busy. Can you imagine a young person getting away from their parents and running out in front of a car? Again, it's a visibility problem. Then you got Sue and Gordy's driveway. When I was going around talking to people, I was just amazed the poor visibility they have. I really feel sorry for them. I really suggest you take a drive out there after you get their permission. Then you go to the mountain bike trail crossing. Again, there's no visibility. Again, there's a lot more people on the trails. There's a lot of young people on the trails with no experience. I know they're supposed to stop, but they don't always. A lot of these people are kids. Then you come to the intersection of Tower Road and Little Prairie Road. It's got 4 resident driveways at the intersection. I took Ed for a drive. We went down Tower Road. We tried to take a right turn onto Little Prairie Road. You cannot do it without crossing the center line. And Ed doesn't have that big a truck in today's world. To me, this is one of the scariest intersections on the road because I've had some bad incidents there. The intersection of County Z, it sounds like Ed has a good idea for fixing the stop sign there. The Wisconsin statewide speed management guideline states that modified speed zones may be appropriate when land use, access, traffic volumes, crash history call for a change in the statutory speed limit. Seeing we are the most eastern edge of Jefferson County, many accidents were reported or were not reported unless there were a major injury, an ambulance was needed, or a major disruption in traffic. We normally just did the neighborly thing and helped them out. Now, Tamarack Road has a speed limit of 40 miles an hour. It's a Class B highway between Palmyra and Young Road. It has fewer driveways, it's got better visibility, fewer blind spots, and there's no intersection. I assume there were certain guidelines when these speed limits and low limits were implemented. Also, County Z is 40 miles an hour, has 1 driveway, no mountain bike trail crossings, and it's a county road that's designed for through traffic. apparently the speed guidance suggested the 40 mile was safe for speed for that road. I don't believe Palmyra Township should be expected to maintain a road that's often used by state and county traffic. Veely Road. On my drive with Ed, I was showing the hazards of George's driveway. George actually has to listen for traffic because it comes so fast you can't see it. Ed pointed out how bad the intersection of Veely Road is. I don't drive down that road, so I really wasn't aware of it. Now there's some suggested speed limit signs. If you come out of the Horseman's Park, if you go right, it's suggested at 35 miles an hour. If you go left, it's suggested at 35 miles an hour. I know those signs have been there since the 70s. At that time, I assumed someone thought that was a safe speed. In front of my house, the suggested speed limit sign says 25 miles an hour. Yet everybody's doing much faster than that. This is also a popular area for hunters. It's in the Kettle State Forest. And they usually park off the road in a responsible way, but not always. Did you know that Southern Kettle Moraine was also rated one of the top bicycling areas in the country? So we also get a ton of bicyclists. I also understand there will always be speeders and people unaware of hazards on Little Prairie. I know the Sheriff's Department cannot be here at all times, and the traffic has to go someplace. Most of the traffic comes down Highway 67 and County NN. We have a county road and a state road, basically feeding Little Prairie Road, which is a township road. Is it possible to route the semi-trucks traffic and the industrial trucks down County Z? It's approximately 3/4 of a mile further to Palmyra than this route. The speeds of traffic is routed on a county road that is designed for this type of traffic. On this route, there's only one resident driveway and no mountain bike trails crossing. I know that COVID-19 has affected the attendance of this meeting. And I'm aware of 2 residents that think 35 miles an hour is too slow. And there is one concern about having an effect on the local business. There are 3 residents that feel at times it's unsafe when getting their mail because of the speed of the traffic. In conclusion, I personally think that there should be modified speed limits in some areas, and that semi-trucks and industrial trucks should be eliminated from traveling on Little Prairie Road due to so many visibility hazards. I realize I don't have all the answers, but most of the residents on Little Prairie agree there is a problem with semi-truck traffic and high volume of traffic in general. The DNR also expressed concerns to me about the semi-traffic and the speed of the traffic at the intersections of the biking and hiking and horse trails. I do thank you for your time.
Pat, would you like to address those concerns next, please?
I'm sorry?
Would you like to address his concerns?
Well, I'm not really sure what I need to address. By the way, I'm Deputy Franzen from the Sheriff's Office. Thank you guys for inviting me here today. What are your concerns? I mean, you hit the nail right on the head where my agency can't be down here all the time, especially on Little Prairie due to its proximity to the rest of the county.
I understand.
Like any given night, in case anybody didn't know, like I'm the only person covering from here to Sullivan to Jefferson. That's it. So it's really hard for us to get down here. If you have a traffic concern though, I mean, you can call us and request extra patrols where we are assigned to come down here and patrol during a specific time. We can't do it all day long, but you know, should there be like a no through trucks regulation put in place on your road, that's something that we can enforce when we are down here. But then we're still fighting the problem of when we can actually get down here. So I mean, we do try and do our best to come down and patrol. I mean, I routinely, at least once a week, I try to get down to Tower Road just to get all the way down to the corners and at least let you guys see that we are here. You know, a lot of people, you don't ever see us driving around your areas, and that's unfortunate. But you know, if you really want somebody down here, call and try and request us to be here at specific times, and we will do our best to do it. But what is your concern with the road that I can answer for you?
I don't know if you have an answer for me, sir. To be honest, our concerns with the road is that the GPS systems have increased the traffic, the speed of the traffic, and And there's so many locations on the road where the visibility is so bad. We're just afraid that somebody's gonna have a real bad day.
And I worry about that also as I drive through your area. When it stops getting kind of flat and starts getting hilly and curves and
Yeah,
blind
there's
spots.
all these blind
But
driveways. And
I can't really go back to my office and say, hey, we need to change GPS. You know, so that's so I don't know how we can remedy that, I guess.
Last year,
You know?
we did the traffic count, and this
I
average,
think. You want me at some point?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you have an answer to that, because I've never heard of that before. Because
well,
if we
the,
can, I have
the
some,
average
I have
speed
some
was,
ideas.
the average